Welcome aboard a car ferry, but one carrying some very special cargo, because about 20 feet directly below me we have the brand new Aston Martin Vantage, the all-new model with the twin-turbo V8 engine and 500 horsepower. We need to go and test this car and find out what it's like, and we've got one hell of an adventure lined up. So, rapidly disappearing behind me, you have Gibraltar, and ahead we have the tip of Africa and Morocco. Who knows what's going to happen over the next 3 days? We decided to explore the sensational roads that lurk within the Atlas Mountains in this corner of North Africa. Here you can expect every kind of weather in one day, every grade of road surface, horizon-chasing straights and endless corners. It's the perfect boot camp for the first all-new Aston Martin sports car in 13 years. After a demoralising first day of border patrol nightmares, traffic and hailstorms, day 2 brings us to the Dadez Gorge in the south of Morocco, and finally, a chance to explain why Aston's pretty much nailed the new Vantage. For a start, it feels so small on the road, much more compact than a 911, and that can only be a good thing, especially when you've got rock faces kind of creeping up on you at every turn. It's a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 with 510 horsepower. It is the AMG engine that they put in the C63 and the AMG GT, but what Aston has done is given it its own tune, and more importantly, its own noise, its own character, its own soul here. It's sort of more melodious and more burbling, it's more serrated, it's more kind of British in that way. It's a bit more Liam Gallagher. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic gearbox. Now, it doesn't have that snap of a dual clutch gearbox, and okay, is that a bit of a pity at the money that they're asking for this thing, 121,000? Yeah, maybe a little bit, but Aston's done a really good job with it, and it's better than the gearbox in the DB11. It's sort of less caught out in auto mode when you suddenly ask for a burst of throttle. And then in the manual mode, the paddles are bigger, they're metal, they've got that lovely cool ting to them when you give them a quick pull with your fingernail. The gearbox itself is just more responsive. It gives you a lovely blip on the down change, which is super satisfying. Not as good though as the chassis. Wow. You've got 3 modes. It's got a sport mode, a sport plus and a track. No comfort mode because hey, this is a sports car, and Aston is separating this from the DB11, but beautifully controlled. The kind of quality of the damping, it's just proper kind of 911 GT3 levels of suspension control, and that is just ace. Who knew a square steering wheel could be this comfortable? Okay, there's way too many fiddly buttons and none of them fire missiles or an ejector seat, but the leather smells delicious and the driving position is spot on for 1,000-mile cruises and tearing down mountain passes. We've got a bespoke Pirelli tyre on the car that's been developed specifically for the Vantage, and this is Aston Martin's first car with an electric limited slip diff at the rear. Aston's very proud of the fact that it can go from completely open to 100% locked in a fraction of a millisecond. What's really great on these really tight roads is the way that the car just gives you massive traction out of corners unthinkingly. You can get on the power so early, despite the fact it's got a short wheelbase and boosty engine. You just don't think about it, you just ask for drive and it gives you it. It's so confidence inspiring. Now, I'll be quiet and you can get a load of this. Aston Martin often struggles to get its cars right first time. They tend to ripen over the years, steadily getting more complete and better finished, but the Vantage kills that trend. Sure, the gearbox could be a little sharper, and it's by no means the quickest car for around £120,000, but that is nitpicking. This is a sorted sports car that's punchy and entertaining and approachable, fresh out of the box. For the chassis to outstar this mighty AMG engine alone is a stellar achievement. And though Aston didn't really focus on comfort, this fighty little Vantage is also an epic GT car. In 3 days of Moroccan madness, it was bulletproof, a car for all occasions. It's the ideal machine for exploring new roads even after the sun's set and you've got the Atlas Mountains all to yourself.